What's going on, y'all? It's Phil. Because life often reveals something to you that you need to know. And what I want to know, what has life revealed to you that you needed to know? What was purposeful in your growth? Purposeful within your prospering? What was revealed to you? The topic is revealed. What has been revealed to you? What purpose made itself known to you? Let me see. I'm going to scroll through my phone till someone makes a comment. Hopefully the notifications is going out. Everybody's getting a chance to get into this chat room stream. And like the name of the stream is 7-7, because if it doesn't get jumping within 7, I'm gonna end the stream. But if it gets jumping by then, I'll continue on. So that all depends on who all lines up in the chat. I see it's two people lurking. What two people may that be? If the two people don't answer, I already know who that is, because it's possible I already know who those two people are that's lurking. They waiting to hear something, you know, something that give them a spark to say something. And since it ain't nothing been popping, I mean, make yourself known. I see you in the chat room. You line it up. It's showing 3 people. Who are the 3 people? Speak up. And then I'll know if it's an agent in the room. But if you can't comment, that must mean you one of the lurkers. What's up, Larry? What's up, James? That's 2. So who's the third one? Who you think the third one is, y'all? Let me know. Who you think the third person in lurking in the room that ain't saying nothing? You think it's some cowardly lion that's been blocked, that's been, knocked off? Okay, you just came in. I feel you, Larry. Yeah, definitely a spy. Definitely a spy, you know. Matter of fact, I just got done reading some ill comments about me. Something foul. That's why this title revealed is imperative, because it's always someone sneak dissing somebody. Matter of fact, I want to say you said something about that, Larry. You said something about how people hide their hands and sneak diss. I think I need people to elaborate on that tip. To me, if you got something to say it. It ain't about nobody being fearful or anything. You ain't supposed to be fearful. It's just be honest in what you say and what you do. So what's popping with you, James? I missed you in the last couple of streams I did. Usually those types that don't got nothing to say to you in person are chicken hearts. You know, everybody done experienced them. Matter of fact, like I said, we got these turncoat agents, running around, you know, trying to masquerade like they for you, when really they playing, both sides of the aisle. So come up with something salacious to talk about, y'all. I want to hear some salacious. Let's get some really popping in this chat room, you know. Matter of fact, let me get y'all's opinion that's in here that's actually commenting. You know, it say four and two of y'all done comment, so it's two agents. It got to be two agents, and if they ain't two agents, it'll be somebody that'll comment and have to say something. But what's your feeling on my channel? What's your feeling on Too Cool to Con? Let me know what you feel about it. And if YouTube's blocking it, if you done already comment, reword it, and send it right back through again. As a matter of fact, how I heard it, you know, someone was running reckless talking about all the people that's, you know, have been in my chats lately. You know, y'all's all a bunch of hating ass niggas and stuff like that. You know, so you know, I want y'all to express how you feel about someone running their mouth ragged like that. You know, when they don't even know you. Maybe I gotta give y'all some time. I know that's a lot of typing, and you don't want to make spelling errors or anything like that. You want to make sure that you know what you're putting down is right. So I mean, I kind of understand that you're trying to type on a touch screen versus probably typing on a laptop or you know a desktop or something like that. Like I said, most of these phones you got that button where it's a mic. You just hit it and you just say what you need to say, and it puts it in the text form, and you can send it out so you know everybody can read what you got to say. The topic today is what I said. What do you think about someone, you know, trying to, yeah, yep, definitely fuck them. Definitely fuck them. You know, the same feeling, you know. We in here trying to, you know, dialogue, go back and forth. Matter of fact, someone false claim saying I call myself a P. I've never called myself a P ever. I never false claim on anything like that. That's never been in me to false claim, you know, something that I'm not, you know. So anybody, you know, trying to claim that kind of stuff, you know, they kind of missing some screws within their dome. What's up? What's up? What's up, Campbell? How you doing? Some suckers and haters to you. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I've never called myself a P ever. You know, if anything, I say I'm the interviewer because I done interview various people, you know. I try to make it about whoever I interview, you know. And once I no longer interview the person, I mean, and they want to cast hate, then it, to me, you're nothing to me no more, you know, once it gets to that level. I think anybody, once someone, you know, takes a turn, you switch it up. They just some lames. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna put them on blast so y'all can kind of understand where I'm coming from with this, because I don't like this. I don't mention the name, but the person I discovered that I put on this channel long ago when I first, you know, really started doing interviews, the person that goes by King Sherm, that's the person I'm talking about. Matter of fact, YouTube might not even let you restate that name within the comment box. Let me see. I'm looking at my phone real quick. Yeah, I mean, I can't get mad for you for subscribing. Everybody got to seek out information everywhere, but I'm just saying that's the person that's coming from saying I'm hating. To me, if I was hating, think about this, y'all. If I was hating, people say I'm hating because I took down all his videos. If I was hating, I would leave all those videos up and monetize the shit out of them and make money off it. If I was hating, no, I took them all down because I didn't want to be associated with them no more. That's not hating to me. To me, he's hating. I'm putting it up and I'm still monetizing it. And I can say, yeah, I done kicked you off and all this, and I'm making money off you, but I ain't doing any of that. So that just lets you know how much of a bigger person that I am. Watching from Philly, okay, I feel you. Nah, we severed ties. Once he didn't own up to his word, I severed ties with him. I didn't have no hate. I just severed ties. Like I don't want none of your content on my channel no more. I produced it. I done edited. I done did all the artwork, all that. I didn't want it no more. I didn't have nothing hateful to say. But then he makes a channel and he says a lot of hateful things that I ain't even come with and saying. So of course, a man's gonna say something back in response because you casting hate. Hate to me is okay. I knock all your no. I won't even say this. Hate to me is I'm keeping all your videos up, and I no longer do videos with you, and I'm making money off of every single one of those videos. I monetize every one of them, and then I make money on top of that, and then I'll talk trash. But I didn't do any of that. I just took them all down and kept rolling with the people that I already had within place. What happened? I'll say this: countless times of okay, we're gonna do something. Someone says you're gonna do something. Okay, I'm taking you at your word. Countless, when it comes time to do that, you don't act on it. If you don't act on it, and don't have no, why didn't you come through? This what your word said. Basically to me that means your word means nothing. So if your word means nothing over countless times of doing this, I don't got time to keep playing these, Mickey Mouse games with you. I'll just like I did. I cut you all off. I ended all your series, and I ain't had nothing else to say because to me you ain't serious about it. But now since he see I was serious, oh now I got to make a channel and I gotta do as many videos as I can. But at the times that you were on my channel, you were giving me a lot of lip service and being lazy when everybody else is real active and want to do something. So I figure, the people that listen, my responsibility is to the people that listen. So I want to put out the best content as possible and as often as I can. Like I said, you hearing it right from the horse's mouth. I'm the one who formulated Too Cool to Con. As far as, him, oh, we're going into course. If you check any of his videos, if you happen to be on his things, and we're going into course, I ain't heard anything like that. How are you going into course for something that's all my content? Why are you stealing my content after the fact you've been kicked off this channel? You know, I done found that channel had to be the King Sherm channel, whatever his channel is, done had to been flagged countless times for stealing my content from people that done downloaded the content way beforehand before he was even, kicked off. So why would I put any of the content back up for people to try to download it and steal, my hard-earned work? It ain't gonna happen like that. Thanks, Larry. I feel what you're saying. You gotta be of your word. If you say, I respect if you say, oh, well, I can't do this, but when it's supposed to be a time that you say that you're gonna do something and a person call you and you just disregard the car, you know why this person is calling because you said to hit me at this time. So why are you gonna be mad when you didn't own up to your word and someone feels like, oh, I don't want to do this no more? Okay, nobody's obligated to do anything. You're not obligated to do a video, but you could just say, I don't want to do it, and I'll be like, cool, at least do that. That's called common courtesy. If you've been rolling with a person for so many years. But I look at it like this, they set up and say, I got all these archives. No, essentially you start from 2018 because all that is me. I deleted all that. So you start from 2018. You're new. You're new. Considering, if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, I got all that. Exactly. Like straight bum tactics. It was never put out there like, oh, you're supposed to pay me and all this. He's saying I was supposed to pay him. It was never nothing stipulated, okay, I'm going to pay you to appear on here. No, it's nothing like that. If anything, you make something out of yourself like, okay, I'm going to come out with a DVD. I'm gonna do this, and you make something happen, or I'm gonna come out with a clothing line, and as long as I'm doing these videos, could you just promote that? I don't got no problem with that, but you expecting me to just do all this and edit all this? This take time to do all the editing. This take time to buy different computers to do certain different things. So I mean, you talking about this pay that was never established from the beginning, ever. And the thing about old school actually knows him. So that's probably another reason why he's bitter. That's my actual family that knows this dude. So that's why he probably feels another certain kind of way too, because I always kick back and listen to my family. I said I might as well have him on the channel, because he spit some things that's from the heart. He's always kicking it 100. I might as well have him on there. He's always glad to talk. And then it's almost like a jealous bone, like, okay, I'm jealous of him having him on the channel or something. It ain't about me. It's like you're turning into a fame whore or something. Exactly. With decorum, you got to handle things with decorum. Like I said, uh talking about, oh well, you didn't return any of my calls. No, you didn't return my calls. I'm not gonna play this tit for tat game. It's a wrap. If I delete it all, that means it's a wrap. I mean, if you had something to say in person, you would say like, well, why did you take the videos down? We could have worked this out. I didn't get any of that. My location never changed. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing me, but we human. Sometimes these type of things irritate you. When you've been kicking it 100 from your heart and getting all these false claims on you and stuff. This is another reason probably why he got mad, because Lisa Smith, who actually is in a lot of comment sections, she was pointing out things about this man. I guess it's people out there that actually do their homework on people that they following and listening. So when she was following and picking up certain things about this person and revealing, and he was getting mad, because she would leave things in the comment about this man, and I guess they must be true for him to get upset. Because to me, if it's not true, you're not gonna get upset. Oh man, I should have brought me some water, but I'm gonna ride it out. The other night ago, my voice was so hoarse from not having no water. I might have to take a detour and grab a bottle of water or something. Matter of fact, let me see. I should have one up in here somewhere. And then this is another thing I'm gonna add, y'all. Okay, it's this person that, I mean, I know y'all appreciate my work and everything like that, but none of y'all is gonna be also on my team where you make a Instagram page dedicated to me. We all men, but we ain't operating on that level. The person that done did that, his screen name, he goes by Stay Paid. This dude got an Instagram page dedicated to that man. Let's talk about these beautiful, gorgeous women. Hey, now, just saying, being real, PayPal. Everybody stay blessed, leaving the stress alone. Fuck the bullshit. Continue to do you and live life. That's true. Yeah, that is kind of suspect for real. I mean, I'm telling you, if you go on that man's boards and because I check everybody's channel, I make sure that there ain't nothing foul, misquoted on my name being said, and people always put my coat to certain things that said this dude be in the comment sections like how a woman would be, but he's supposed to be a man. To me, he's a military intel agent because I done got comments from this person and I know I done blocked them, but the comments still came. So to me, on that level, that's some type of government agent that's trying to cause dissension, if anything. But yeah, if you check the comments, he's like, yeah, they don't know you like I know you, P, and all this kind of what man says that to another man? Come on, y'all, think about that. What kind of other man says nobody else knows me like I know you, P? What other man says, oh, I'll call you. I just got out of the bathtub, P. All this kind of, that's suspect as hell. Exactly. That's what it is. I'm telling you, you see that state A, that icon with the sunglasses with the sideways picture, that's an agent right there. I don't care what nobody says. That's an agent. You make a dedicated page, and on your dedicated page, you ain't got no posts. Everything's a comment. Oh yeah. Oh, the world needs you, P. You need to get at these people trying to cause dissension between people. Saying nothing but hatefulness, or if it anything, he's slathering the balls of this man. I don't think none of y'all do that. Y'all comment, y'all say your positive things. What you may not agree with, but you ain't gonna be on a man's team like every day, like how I'm expressing. Like I said, look for that stay pay. You see him in the comments. Matter of fact, this man's even in some of the comments of I want to say Michael Maroy's channel, Too Real for TV, talking about, oh, King Sherm's better than all these other gentlemen of leisure and all that. Who does that? I mean, this person is really on his team for real in a suspect way. Okay, you want to talk about beautiful, gorgeous women? Shoot something about it. Shoot something about it. I mean, you say you want to talk about it. Shoot something about it. Let's get it started. I kind of want to get off that. Let's reveal different topics. Especially you, Larry. You always got something to get things jumping. Yeah, definitely. They probably on the low. Give me a call, P. I'm telling you, it's straight comedy. That dude's the main cheerleader of all the people that make comments. And I'm telling you, see for yourself. If you actually subscribe to that person, peep it for yourself. Like I said, you ain't hearing no dissension, no harshness from me. I'm just shooting it straight from the hip, like any other person that done peep something. Like, no, look at this. This needs some looking at. We should never discuss another gentleman. Now, when you say we should never discuss another gentleman, like, what do you mean by that? Because it's other quotations, gentlemen speaking on another man, saying a man's government name in videos. I don't even use my government name on certain people I talk to, but this person makes a video and using my government name. Matter of fact, made a video talking about my family members means how much money he got. So I mean, who really do that? Like I said, definitely an agent. If you get through a block message, and I done have various people that done said something uncopacetic, and they done try to make comments and never went through. This dude made a comment and went through the try to cause dissension. Like, oh, okay, like he won't notice that. No, I noticed that. Ain't no way you could have made that comment unless you some type of governmental agent, military, something like that on that level. To have enough family members that's in the military, they could tell me that I don't spoke on to a few various family members that's done served time in the military. Like, yeah, that goes down. Don't get it twisted. If they don't like what you talking about, if matter of fact, I got even something even more colder for y'all. I done had a video I did with Doobie Sugar Wolf Pimp. That video was at like 6,000 views and counting. He got videos he did with Thizzler that's like 40,000. They done chopped it down to a thou wow. Now, where's that happen at? I done had a video disappear, like it got took off, and it was at around like 3,000. Then when they finally put it back up, it's only at like 800. So I mean, what is it? It's trying to get people to not watch certain videos because the content of what they're saying in it, it's like, wait, this might actually wake somebody up. This ain't a video to put people to sleep. That's why I'm kind of glad that these live streams is popping off, because then it's like the people that's actually getting the notifications, they can get a chance to interact with me and say their piece on certain things that they need to say their piece on, that they done experience. Because like I said, the censorship is real, the net neutrality is real, all that's real. They trying to censor you from hearing certain things. Like, you get flooded with knowledge stuff, needless knowledge stuff every day. Like, oh, did you hear what Morgan Freeman did? Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what Prince Harry said? You hear all that freely. But when it's something about, kind of like, did you pay attention to this? What about this? Ain't something funny about that? Oh, wait, we want to hush that because, that might take away dollars from certain things that we're trying to keep people in a zombie state about. What do I think about women that don't want to see you win but applaud other people, but they supposedly be down with you? Well, to me, that means you got an in-house hater. If she don't want to see you win, but she's applauding others, you got an in-house hater. Some ain't right with that picture. I mean, and it also comes down, how long have you been with her? Is the blood getting bad between the two of you, or what? I mean, I know y'all can elaborate on what I'm saying. I mean, if y'all got something to add to what Larry done said, add your degree of what you may think. And like I said, while you at it, you could click those likes to bring up the likelihood of people getting these notifications, because that's what I think those likes are based on. But then again, it really might not even matter. You could have hella likes and they still be censoring you, so it might not mean nothing in their eyes. Let me see. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's like, if you ain't really getting hated on or people saying nothing, that means you really ain't doing nothing. I heard that earlier today talking with Ken. He put me up on that. And to me, that's definitely the truth. Matter of fact, to actually say out, not Ken, but this person I'm still referring to, say out his mouth, yeah, you're not cool with Ken and all this. How can another man that don't know the business of another man, speak on their situation? You know what I'm saying? I don't just got them talking to Ken after this live stream go up. I actually got a Lions Den podcast that's gonna go up right after this live stream. So Don't be quick to switch off the too cool to kind. That's gonna be a good podcast that's gonna come on after this live stream. Yeah, you do got to take your L's like a man. Every man needs to take the L's like a man. Some people want to take the punk route out and pull the ET finger out and put it on someone else. When really it's the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it the best. I'm searching for the man in the mirror. I'm hoping he changes ways. We got to look at self. It's all about self. Like, am I doing what I'm really supposed to be doing? I can't point at any other person. Because you figure you point at somebody else, you got three other fingers pointing right back at you. What do you think about an embarrassing woman in public that always trying to front and mess up the fun? Uh, Either you gotta shake them types or check them types. I'm not gonna be putting up with no getting embarrassed in public, and I ain't gonna be up there joining her making a scene. So you either gotta check her before you pat the pavement to get into some type of functions, or you gotta split ways with that. Because to me, that ain't cool at all. So who's all in the stream now? Anybody new? I know it's kind of fluctuating. People might be taking calls and things. Like, hold up, I gotta take a call. I was listening to the stream, but this call done came in. I gotta jump out the room for a second. Let me see. Let me scroll back. Let me look. 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 Uh, Let me look. Hmm. Okay. Why some women always love to call the police when you check them with their with your words? Because to me, to them, it's like I gotta win. It's almost like when you're talking and you're arguing, they don't want you to get the last word. It's almost on a childish tip in a sense. And to me, that's the biggest. That's a detriment in this country. Oh, let me call the people because I feel what you saying is not right because you don't want to listen to reason. Like any of them types, you got to split ways with them types, especially they want to call them people on you. What about who keep the kids away and have them around things you didn't condone? Well, to me, you got to check that. Or if 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 you see it so detrimental and you got kids with that person, you know, men could do it. You could sanction to go to court to get full custody. You could do that too. If they being hard headed and they just keep, oh, I'm gonna ignore what you saying. Basically, they want you to go oops upside their head, but you don't want to play yourself out like that. No, let me, scrounge up whatever money I need to get this court thing going on, and I'm gonna handle that. Let me see. Did I just answer it? Did I answer it? Okay, I answered it. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing any of your questions. Matter of fact, like I said, if it don't seem like I answered it, that means I can't see it. That means they done blocked it in a way. So you got to reword it sometimes. I guess that's just how they do it. Let's block it. We don't want them to answer this certain question. It might be too gritty. It might be too awakening. The type of stuff y'all drafting up. You got to think of it like that. See, and I should have known it's a Friday going into a Saturday. There's people out, doing their thing, so it might not be a lot of people up in the stream like how it was earlier within the week. But the questions y'all been coming up with them is cool. And I say on the replay, it probably should benefit people that's having issues within those areas that you're bringing up. Why is it that some states choose the woman's side before the man, and she was the one that was wrong? Well, I don't know. Some laws, it's some states that got certain laws back from slavery still on the books. So I mean, you know, it just depends on what part of the world you within. Hopefully, that's why it's so important the type of mate you pick to have seeds with. You really got to be getting to know these females, and or vice versa, women getting to know men. I don't want to just seem like I'm playing on one side, but you got to really get to know these people. You got to get to know their background, like what happened in your childhood. A lot of those childhood issues carry on into adulthood for years. So that's a major thing to get to know a person's background and where they coming from. Because I don't know, I just read some. I mean, what you saying about domestic violence and child support? I just read it was a post on social media, and it was saying something about uh for women, like abortion like is a choice and all that, and the government backs them and all that. But if a man doesn't want to pay child support, oh, it's jail time. Oh, that's also bad. Basically, anything on a man's side would pose with the same thing that can be posed for a woman is total opposite. And to me, that's how they keep, you know, there's certain things in play. They keep the court system going because people gotta steadily go to court about, oh, you lapse in your child support. Oh, we gotta garnish your check. Oh, you don't get this much visitation, or no, she felt threatened. Now you gotta do all these anger management classes. It's always something generated on keeping this illusion going. Because think about it. At one point in time in life, none of this manufactured law and all this was ever around. This is all to profit and basically keep people in check. All this law stuff is to keep people in check and keep you off of doing things that you can actually. If none of these things was within place, you could be prospering in who knows what kind of way. How do I feel about the streets at this point in life? How do I feel about the streets? Well, with all this technology, a lot of people thinking having their way in the streets that's young coming up is we moving in some different kind of times. I mean, it's still people getting down. And that's why I say, people say I should interview, active, people within a life. But in a way, I kind of shouldn't. It should be people that's retired and no longer within the game. Because if the people's active, why would I want to draw light to whatever they're doing that could, lead to them having complications? I mean, I know people done seen them DVDs and certain videos where it's kind of comical once certain people get on a roll or certain things, but you don't want to bring no strife to nobody that's out here trying to get theirs. Yeah, yeah. I know some people that work and they check be that, or they may have a good $5 to $25 in their account and stuff. And then it's like how they expect someone to to live like that. How you expect someone not to do other things that may not be looked at as proper, or the way to go. But to me, that's almost that's why. I mean, after you can't speak to after the fact things, but the people before they leap into something, you really gotta know who you dealing with, so you don't have to face these certain kind of strifes. But yeah, that's sad Matter of fact, my guy was telling me, I don't know how true it is. I don't know if that was just something going around social media, but he said something about some coming soon. They're trying to eliminate all the back child support, so that'll help guys, that's been so, backlog with, owing. If they just eliminate all the backlog of unpaid child support and just go forward with what's going currently, that could maybe, balance people out a little more. If that's true, that I think that would be lovely to help, a lot of people that's, facing homelessness because of this type of issue. Like I said, if you ain't already clicked that like button, click it. Like I said, if you ain't already made a comment or said something in the room, say something, add something to the conversation. You see, if you're scrolling and you're reading what everybody has to say, add something to the comment boards. What can I tell someone going through the storm? It's the cliche, keep your head up one. But I would say pull from the deepest part in you of survival. It's all about survival. It's all about, I mean, sometimes you get so low, whatever situation that you feel like crying and, breaking up and tearing up kind of stuff because you're so frustrated with what's going on in your world. But then once you get to that calmness, you got to think, okay, how am I survive this these obstacles that's facing me? They're not gonna win. How am I gonna see my way out of this? Then that's when you gotta start thinking all the alternatives ways to turn this around. Even if it's a slow mo way, you gotta think of it so you can see that brighter day essentially. And to me, that's what I would add for someone going through some type of storm, whatever it may be, women problems, or maybe they don't lost their job. Maybe, like you said, the job, you getting paid, but the child support's eating your check up, where you could barely, pay the rent or pay, wherever you staying at someone's house, then pay to sleep on they couch in the basement or something. And some people may laugh at that. Some people was at different stages within their life. Some people done lost they family members that was really on their side early. So it's all type of different probabilities out here. It's just recognizing it and recognizing, you know, long as you given the strength to from the Most High to wake up again, you got a chance, to make a better day. It's just you gotta think methodically and think how you're gonna get yourself out of that binds you within. Hopefully, I answered your question to the best of my ability. So, anything else? Anything else? What was the age when I finally got my mind right? Uh, well, they always say, in your frontal lobe of decision making doesn't develop till you're around like 25 or 26. But I say, huh? I say maybe all the way right, maybe around 27, 28, something like that. Matter of fact, what age are you? What age ranges are y'all? So I could kind of know what age ranges are, well, where y'all's at, you know? 36, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Larry. Yeah, 36, that's still a good age to, you're still young. You're still young, but you're getting older, and you're seeing the world in a different way now than you probably seen at 26. Than you probably seen at 16. you know. And then you figure 10 years from now, what, you'll be 46. So you see the world a different way than you've seen it from just right now, you know. It's constant things constantly happening, you know. All I can say is now that the way the things that's going on within the world, pay attention to everything. If something's putting a question mark on you, you gotta research it and find out why. Just like when this thing about little kids, you know, a lot of people used to hate being around little kids. What? Why is this red? Why? But you're an adult now, so when you got that why, you got Google, you got whatever different ways. You go to the library, you go there and search out until you find out why. Don't disregard it. Don't uh get easily distracted. Find out the why. So then it's like, okay, I know this. Or once you find it out, like, wait, now this doesn't put you on another search to look for something else. Do like that little 4 year old. That why is this? Find that out when you get when you get to a area you don't know, and that why come up, research it. You know. It took me to 35 though. I made one mistake since 36. What's the one mistake you made? What's that? What mistake may that be that you call a mistake? I mean, as long as you improve on it, I don't see it as a mistake. I see it as a learning lesson. You gotta look at it as a learning lesson. If you free and you still moving about and you ain't have the lights out and getting the cell, to me it can't be too bad. But then again, I don't know your story. I don't want to try to minimize what mistake that you feel you done did. I don't want to do that either. Oh, drinking after you wasn't supposed to. Now, when you say drinking after, like, were you struggling with alcohol, or, I mean, or did you get a DWI before? Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are susceptible to that and gotta kind of watch out, with the alcohol intake. Matter of fact, I had a family member recently passed or something like that, and they were young. Matter of fact, they were maybe 2 years older than you, and they passed away. So that ain't really nothing to play with. Especially when you have issues with that. But long as you done, try to make amends, and you're doing your best to try to not go down that route. That's where the improvement is at. Yeah, and that's where it counts. And as long as you know in your heart of hearts, like, I need to stop this. Maybe you got a daughter or a young son or something. You don't want them to see you, messed up, or maybe you got some nieces or nephews that kind of look up to you or something. You don't want them to see their uncle, or living bad, or one of your family members, your auntie or your mama done battled that, or lost their life behind something like that. You gotta kind of think of it like that. Like, I don't want to go down that route. I want to be too good to go down that route. I want to do better things. Find something that whatever you find that's keeping you off that, or something that's gonna drive you to that. Go to the person that that can help you out with. Hey, I ain't been feeling right. I just need time to talk to you. Maybe I just need to get some to get off my chest. To make me back right again, so I don't go down this other route. Three people in the room on a Friday night, going into a Saturday morning. Like I said, it's all about the positive upliftment, having, good words to say to people. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that people try to, get me to calm down. Just like I would want someone to calm down. I don't want them to make a mistake and do something that you know, not only will do them harm, but their family members, will be missing. Like, oh no, 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 they don't went to the pen, and now they don't get to be in my life. You get behind a wall and be back there, and some of your family members get sick or something like that, or may end up passing. You can't even go see them when they're in the hospital, or even pay respects if they have to go to the gravesite. You gotta kind of think about what things is gonna actually. It's like almost like being a psychic. Like, okay, if I make all these moves, what's gonna happen? You got to pre-think all this stuff out versus, okay, I'm in a moment and I done caught up in the moment and now I'm out here like that. It's like living like a psychic. So we nine, well, matter of fact, 8 minutes away from an hour. That's pretty good. But like I said, once it starts slowing down, that's when I be wanna tap out of the live stream, because I'm thinking y'all's tiring of what I'm saying. So I'm like, if you're tired, I'll let you go back to your regular schedule programming. You know what you got new cooking? Well, like I said, after this after whenever I get done with this stream, it's gonna be a new podcast with me and Pimp and Ken that we just cut today. Just a portion of it, not the whole enchilada. We done cut a lot today, but I put them out in sections. But this one should be good tonight. Is gonna address all the things uh since that done happened after the closing of back pages. So if that's something you want to tune into it, and at the end of it, watch it all the way to the end, and some treats at the end of that actual podcast. So I think y'all like it. So anything else, let me see. Man, I've been waiting on no such thing as a circle part two. You talking about with double R, hustling. Yeah, like I said, it's hard to catch up with him. Hopefully, I hollered at him tonight, and he's supposed to help me with my little fire stick. And once we get that underway, then hopefully we could cut something. Hopefully we can make that happen. Cause that's another brother that talk real. He talk real from the gate. Matter of fact, I remember back in the day. That's back when on the tail end when Tyson was fighting. I ordered a fight and I invited him over. And this dude tried to walk in my house. He's all I was looking for someone. She ran off with my money, and he was a hype. So I'm up here chastising the dude. I try to talk before I had to go Bo Billy on somebody. So I'm talking to him. I'm in his face, and he pulls up and he's like, "What's going on?" So I relay back to what's going on. So he's talking to dude, and he's like, "So what's up? You trying to go in my brother's house?" And dude's like, "I'm sorry. I just made a mistake." Double R put his head down like he's about to walk off, dropped this dude like a sack of potatoes. I mean, it looked like dude felt like a rag doll. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I was trying to talk it out. He's like, nah, I don't want to talk it out. Let's just wrap him up and call it a day. I mean, at that day, that actual me seeing that was actually better than that fight that I ordered. As a matter of fact, I might have to bring that up. You know, we end up doing the circle part 2. I'm gonna bring that up right to him. He'll tell the story. This is I did it, but he'll probably, you know, in his own terms, it'll be funny. But I remember that. I mean, we go back like uh since like the mid '80s. You know, that's my dude. Real cool brother. You know, he been there for me at my low points, and I've been there for him at his low points. You know, I think we all got somebody like that, and if you don't, you know, if not family member, if not, even seek out maybe someone from old childhood that y'all used to be cool. Like, man, I don't even know why I stopped talking to him. You know, I got the feeling myself. Let me check and see what's going on with him. You know, we was really cool, and maybe you could, you know, assemble something that you had with somebody that when you were coming up as a kid. You know, it happens. I see it's only two people. Wait a minute. Let me read your comment. What's the right woman for a man? What's the right woman for a man? The one that's not having you so much off your square, like having to explain yourself. To me, you shouldn't have to be explaining yourself over something that's simple. I mean, yeah, people gonna argue. To me, if you ain't got no arguments, that's a problem. If a person has never got no strife ever, that's a flag too. Don't think, oh, well, we don't never argue ever. Everything's perfect. No, something's wrong. If you ain't nothing never happening, like, oh, this is all good, but just enough, but not too much. You know, it's almost like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, and this one was just right. You know, you want that bowl of porridge that's just right for you, not for anybody else. Oh, well, you want this one for you, and you'll know it when you see it and experience it. Now, who's the other two people not talking? Who's the other two people? Because you've been talking, Campbell, but who's the other two people? Who's the other one person? Who's the other one person that ain't saying nothing? Make yourself known. If not, that must be the agent. That's the agent I was talking about. If they ain't saying nothing, that's the agent. I hear you, agent. Hopefully you see it like I see it, Campbell. You see, it's only two people in here, and everybody else been talking. So that got to be the agent. Oh, okay. That is not the agent. Okay. What's up, Robert? What's good with you? What's going on with you? I know for a second it was an agent in here though. That's why I was trying to put the agent on blast. If you scroll through the chat, you see what we've been kind of talking about a little bit. Maybe you got something to add yourself. Let me see something. Let me see. So anything else on your mind? Anything else? It's just me. I respond off your comments. That's what I'm here for. I'm responding off your comments. Like I said, after this stream, I'll be rolling into the podcast that I recorded earlier. Now it's only one person in. People must got calls and hot rendezvous going on. I missed it. I didn't even get to catch it. I seen some of it yesterday when I was getting my Fire Stick tuned up. Cavs won. Ooh. I know a lot of Warrior fans is, not in the best of spirits. Looks like you the only one in the room. Everybody else done dipped. Like, I'm out. It's Friday. I'm trying to either get some food in me. I'm getting some liquor. I'm about to get some Hisnet or something like that. I'm about to have some jolly fun. I ain't got no time to be listening to Reek right now. I'll catch him in the replay or something. See how the stream turned out later. And I got some downtime. So I say it like this. I let it roll to hour and 3 minutes. If it goes to hour and 3 minutes and ain't nothing popping, I'm going to sign out. You still there, Campbell? Are you still there, Robert? Any of y'all still there? Or is that the agent? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad you still there. You the only one. It's only me and you up in this joint. Everybody else cut. And they're like, it ain't popping no more to me. I got to cut out. So like I said, I'll let it roll to 63. And if ain't nothing popping after 63, okay. Looking forward to the Lions then. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like I said, if you ain't already liked the comment, or like not the comment, like the stream, like the stream. Like I said, it should be a pretty good Lions then. Y'all should enjoy it. Ken's dropping science as usual. I be wanting to call him Professor Ken. Like, we need to title these Professor Ken, but he's known by Pimpin' Ken. He's known by many his name, Ken Ivy, Mr. Ivy. So, it should be a good podcast that comes up after this. Oh, and it done hit the 63. Ain't got no new comments. I'm about to check out. Bye bye.